Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TOB Tuesday, episode 51. My journey throughout this series has led me to another milestone today. Some of the biggest names in the Runescape community, countless hours, the questions you want to hear. I will not be stopped in the pursuit of 100% real and ethical journalism. It all comes down to this as we blur the lines with today's guest hailing from the company that brought us our true love, Runescape. A monumental opportunity, one of Jagex's finest JMODs. That's right, we're bringing out the big guns today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Associate Director for Community Management, Mod Aiza. Yeah, I can't believe it either. Don't worry. Mod Aiza is definitely one of the forward-facing JMODs you see a lot in regard to Jagex employees. He is at the centerfold of feedback and discussions that are being presented by the Runescape community. With that being said, he is definitely one of the best JMODs to have on my show, as we will be talking about the community. Mod Aiza is an integral part of how Jagex operates, and today we ask the real questions. Rates for a win. Information on false bans. Have JMODs ever been caught cheating? Will the CEO come on my show? Come on, Mod North. Find out today on TOB Tuesday. Jagex JMOD Ayza.
That's me. What's up?
Who approved you to come on the show?
It was kind of like a self-approval, you know. I kind of have that.
You have rank.
Yeah, something like that. Sure. I don't want to be like gloaty about it, but
Do you have thralls?
I have thralls. My thrall's out.
Use them.
It's out. It's out.
So you work at Jagex. Is pain an important part of your life?
Pain is certainly an aspect of my life. Yes.
Okay.
But it comes in various different ways, right? There's the pain of not being able to serve the community properly, the pain of the community not feeling served correctly, and that finally gets way to me.
You think that we're a pain?
I mean,
50s?
sometimes people can be a pain, yeah, for sure. Right, I'm gonna help out on these crabs here. I feel like I'm not doing enough.
That's okay. This is good.
Maybe my thrall wasn't out. You might have been right, you know. I might have just not had it out.
Tell me, Mod Aiza, how long have you worked at Jagex?
I have worked at Jagex for a combined total of just over 8 years now, but I did take a small break between 2019 and 2020 where I went full-time on Twitch for a little while.
On the balls! This is good. Have you ever skipped before?
I have skipped before, yeah.
I don't think that Ganticus trusts you. Wait, maybe he does. Stay on here, stay on.
I'm on, we're holding.
Spec!
Hold.
Okay.
Yes, look at that.
Oh. So you've worked at Jagex a long time, right?
Yeah, a pretty long time, yeah.
Why didn't you stop the EOC from happening?
Well, I mean, it was before my time. I was still a prepubescent teen at the time, you know.
Now, I did ask if Mod tried it could come on, but I did not receive a response. Do you have any information of why I did not?
I mean, information that's an interesting way to put it. I'd probably say because they're no longer working at Jagex. It would be inappropriate. Are you okay?
Somewhat recently, Jagex hired a new CEO. He likes to top, and I'm wondering why. Can I call you by your first name?
You can call me by my first name, yeah.
Benjamin, I'm wondering why is the CEO not here right now?
That's not my first name, by the way. My first name is just Ben, but I'll let you off.
Okay.
The CEO is not here right now because I'm here to vet out the show if it's suitable for the CEO to join. Maybe in the future.
This is a trial run. You're saying there's a chance that he would come on here.
There certainly is a chance that he could come on here, yes.
Okay.
I also was not using party there, my bad. Oh, turn around!
You're kind of on it right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't played properly for, well, since the last league is really when I properly played last, but I did I've done like 75 TOBs. Oh, I've just bugged you, I'm sorry. I've done like 75 TOBs, so I kind of know my way around a little bit.
What if we get a 2 down here? What do you think?
2 down's definitely going to happen. We have to hold. We can't leave, right?
Oh, I'm hitting big! Keep swinging, baby! Keep swinging!
Let's go. Let's go.
Claw for fun, claw for fun, claw for fun, claw for fun.
Yeah, commit. Easy.
GZ combat achievement. GZ.
Yeah, I think I already have it.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Do you think the CEO likes Latinas?
Yeah, probably. I think his partner's actually from Spain. Does that count?
We gotta get him on here. We gotta make it happen. We can move on here, though. Okay? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Sailing.
Sailing. Across the seas. Is that it? That was it.
Are you nervous?
Am I nervous? Yes. I'm nervous because there's a lot riding on it, right? It's the first new skill. The expectations are up there. I know there's a bit of concern within the community around, adding a new skill and that new skill being sailing as well. So yeah, I'd say I'm nervous, but I'm optimistically nervous. I think it's actually going to be a really good launch.
Well, that was my next question. When sailing releases, how do you think the community is going to respond? I'm going to say I hope instead of I think, but I hope that they're going to respond positively. There's been a lot of effort and time kind of like put into the release, right? Blood, sweat, and tears. If you were Vegas, right? You've been to Vegas. You know a little bit about gambling. Yeah. If you were Vegas, if you had to put some odds out, day one, sailing releases, what are the odds the game explodes? And I don't mean in player count. I mean, I have to fight the launcher. What are the odds for that? What would you say?
Ooh.
What do you say the risk is here?
I think that we've improved quite a lot in terms of the launcher locking people out now. I think the odds on that are relatively low. In terms of the game breaking though, I think the odds may be quite high on that. And I'm going to say that because...
Big update. A lot going on.
Yeah, and our director of marketing has specifically said that his goal is for the game to break. Like he wants it to be that successful that the game breaks. Which I obviously don't want. I think that's a terrible metric of success. But
would you say that's a good marketing ploy to say you hope the game breaks?
No, I wouldn't put confidence in that, to be honest.
Okay.
But hey, high ambitions, sure, let's go for it.
So you used to work at Jagex in 2017, right? You stepped away for a while.
Correct.
You said you were streaming, but I do have a report here. Someone close to you told me that you actually left for a position at Blizzard before coming back to Jagex. And in that time at Blizzard, people are saying that you paid off these WoW streamers to move over to Runescape in the future.
Damn.
Do you care to comment on these allegations?
Are you able to reveal your sources on this? No, unfortunately, I've never worked at Blizzard. I would actually be quite keen to do so, to be honest, but not unless I was fired. I don't want to leave Jagex. So I really love my job at Jagex. So
you're saying here today on Top Tuesday,
yep,
that given the opportunity, you would work for the Blizzard Demon?
I would take on the demon by the horns. Yes, I would ride that demon to the end.
Pause.
Yo, is that done already?
Yeah, good job, man.
Holy.
Give it up for Bulbasaur, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let's freaking go.
All right, it's going to be melee first. I'm going to call these out here. I've never been wrong.
Okay.
Brawl up. Spec. On the boss. Range. God damn it.
You were wrong. You know what? It's okay. You tried.
On the note of the WoW players, the game has drastically increased in size. I mean, we got a lot of new players, and I assume the CVC investors are happy to hear that. Are you guys getting a raise soon?
I mean, we get raises pretty much every year. So, yeah, to answer that question, yeah.
Do you think you deserve a bigger raise this time? Shit!
I think everyone in the team is deserving of a bigger raise, yes. But it's been a really tough year overall. A lot of work has gone into everything that's been going into, what we've been doing. And
they really trained you well with PR. You know that?
No, I mean, this is just real, right? It's just how it is. I want to see my friends, succeed. And I consider a lot of people, if not everyone at Jagex, my friends. So let's get that bread,
Especially Swain. You guys are quite close.
Yeah, I love Sween.
Yeah, me too.
He's a very handsome and lovely man. I'm very fortunate to consider him one of my close friends.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
And you said you've watched 2 Top Tuesdays. You said that, right?
I did indeed say that. Yes, correct.
Big!
I don't know. You remember what I said as well about how I don't really remember.
Big.
Hold on a second.
Big.
I'm firing balls at the moment, dude. This isn't good for me. Okay, I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I'm back in position.
All right, big.
Big. Yep. Big balls. I just got hit by a big ball. Holy shit.
Why does everybody say balls, man? You said you watched 2 episodes.
Yeah, but I can't remember shit. Big money.
Big.
I'm chosen.
Big. Oh no, you're on the mace.
Yep. Are you ready?
Oh.
Are we ready? Can we go?
All right, let's see what you got.
I think this is right. I think I can L move sort of like this, and then do this, and go here, and go here, and then we're out. I think that was okay.
Stay there.
Oh no, okay. Yeah, I'm staying. I'm going back.
Let me try this one more time. Just one more time. We got this. Ready? Lock in.
Don't make me load up a YouTube video mid-tob. This is already stressful enough.
Big. Starts with a D.
Dick energy.
Why does everybody say dick? Literally everybody. All the way from UK to America. Everybody says balls. Nobody can just say the fucking word. All right, I'm gonna calm down.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I bet the CEO would. I bet he'd say it. I bet he would do it. Okay, one more time here. Big. What are we dancing over here, man? Just pick a tile.
I said the Lego like, look, I'm big donuts.
Is it because I'm American? Donuts. Really?
Yeah, well, you know, it is. Big door. Big donkey.
Well, okay, we're in the animal kingdom. We're in the right spot. We're almost there.
Big dog.
Big dog. Yes.
There we go. Big dog. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't get that.
Yes.
I ran out of prayer. No. Okay, good. He died. Big dog.
So does Egg is. He is the big dog.
He is the big dog. Yeah, I really should have got big dog.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Dick and ball is your first choice. That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah.
I support you.
Got it on my mind. What can I say?
If you had to estimate, what is the amount of real-world money that has been made from selling RuneScape gold of all time? Do you have an estimate on that? Does the company have an estimate on that? What would you put that figure out?
Wow, that is I actually have no idea. I know how much gold we remove from the game in terms of like people being banned per month, but
how much gold have you guys that you know of, estimate, it's okay if it's estimate, that you've taken out of the game?
We've revealed stats before, right? In terms of how much wealth was removed. You'd need to refer back to one of those because the info that I have now, that's not stuff that I can share. Let's be realistic, right? We all know that it happens. We try and action against it as much as possible. We're recently clamping down more on real world trade specifically.
Please don't ban me, please.
We've got to be talking in the hundreds of thousands, surely, per month, right? Across the entire game.
Mod Aiza is not giving you the full story. They are not telling the truth. There is over 3 trillion gold on a weekly basis being siphoned off into off-seas accounts. Where's the trail going? Follow the trail. Mod Jed was just a stepping stone. Trident and Stella, that's nothing. This involves people way bigger than the Jagex Corporation. I'm talking George Soros. I'm talking Markiplier. Fucking Jake from State Farm. The dead voice actor for Wallace and Gromit. They're in on this shit. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not paying attention. Look with your eyes. It's here. It's coming. All right, back to the video.
It has to be. I think I saw an article recently of someone claiming that they were worried about paying their taxes because they'd made $500,000 selling gold.
Are you watching Behemoth videos?
I do watch the odd Behemoth video here or there.
In
fact, up until recently, I'd probably say the last like 3 weeks, just because I've been so busy. I've watched all of them, right? I think so I've seen them. We step on the little green balls first, right?
Yes, in the TOB elitist community, they are called the buttholes.
The buttholes, okay, the green buttholes.
Mod Aiza, I gotta ask you. I know you're going to TwitchCon soon too.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do Tylenol with me?
Would I do what? Tylenol?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? I mean, I always felt like there was something, that needed explaining in my brain, and I took a lot of paracetamol in life, so yeah, let's do it. Are you okay, by the way? We've got these things to step on.
Yeah.
I thought I was being carried here.
I'm great. I'm great.
Are you like ripping a bong?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, I just bopped Zarpus without using the hammer specs. Sorry about that.
We'll be right back. I did want to cover on this, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know that this is the first time, 51 episodes of Top Tuesday, I am the Ranger today because Mod Aiza does not, in fact, have a blowpipe.
I do not have a blowpipe, no. And I'm also having to range here.
If this has saddened you, please type 1 in the comments. Thank you.
Yo, I just got 3 back-to-back Ruby Bolt specs.
Saint Tits, enhance that.
Who needs a blowpipe when you've got a Dragon Hunter crossbow, Ruby Enchanted Bolts? 4 procs now. I'm gonna get MVP.
Let me ask you this. Do JMODs ever get into fights at work? Like, you guys ever have a disagreement and it gets a little public, gets a little loud in there, possibly?
Yes, but not so much in terms of like, we're not gonna be brawling with one another.
Of course. Professionalism.
Yeah, professionalism. But we have disagreements all the time. Absolutely. And it's a lot harder, I think, to actually have those disagreements now that we're fully remote because, well, you can't really gauge someone's emotion if they're not on camera or you're having to do it on text.
Might lose some context. Might say something that,
Yeah, exactly.
On that note, I want you to take me through a day in the life of Mod Aiza, start to finish. As soon as you wake up,
oof,
until you lay your head down. Like, what's that look like? An average day, not a crazy day, not a travel day, just your average, your day-to-day work flow.
Okay, average day. Well, more recently, I've been trying to fix my sleeping schedule, so I've been a little bit better. Typically, like my workday starts at 9, so I normally get up at like 8:45. I roll out of bed, I get myself ready in the short amount of time that I have, and yeah, I start off with about 30 minutes of just getting everything, catching up on bits, checking emails, messages that kind of came in late at night, looking over socials, seeing if there's any new videos that are of interest that I might want to watch throughout the day. Pretty much every day, I would say I have around about 2 hours of calls from 9:30 until 11:30. I'll have, another 30 minutes or so before I take lunch. For my lunch, I'll usually watch one of the videos that I wanted to focus on a little bit more. Sat at my desk. I typically don't actually take like a full lunch. I will often play games, dabble into something else that I'm playing at the time. And then it's more meetings. I have a lot of meetings, dude. It's actually a problem. It's really depressing. I hate it, but it is what it is. It's just part of the job. There's a lot of things being, happening, things that need discussing. Yeah, I probably spend 5 hours of my 8-hour day in calls, and that can be with various different teams, whether it's like directly related to old school or something to do with like Jagex Studio or a supporting department like player support. I catch up with them weekly to go over bits and look at priorities in terms of what's being fixed. And then I have my own team that I have to sort and manage. So I'll be, helping those out with projects here or there, giving feedback on blogs that have been written, to even marketing, helping out with videos, ideation around what we can do for a new content release, dealing with creators, helping them put together, content that they're working on for us. And then the day ends, I'll then go and spend some time that's like not on the computer. I've been pretty obsessed recently with Path of Exile 2, so I've been playing that a lot, and that's been what's consuming my life. But yeah, I'll go outside for a little bit in the garden, do some work there. I've been building a cabin that's taken up quite a lot of time, and then I'll have dinner. Either I'll make it or my partner will. I'll play more video games, watch more stuff on Twitch or YouTube, and then go to bed at an unreasonable hour and wonder why I feel like shit the next day.
So when you do see me soon, you said you would do some Tylenol with me.
Yeah, we'll send some Tylenol. That's fine. We can do that.
Are you ready for Verzik?
I think I'm ready for Verzik. I don't really remember what I'm doing on this.
Red Thrall tastes good on P1. Mage Prayer up.
Yep.
You're going to pick up the staff last. I'm going to tell you when.
I am just going to really lazily long range here and let you guys do all the hard work, so thank you for that.
That's what we're here for.
Remember there's like a part where she, when she claps her legs, that's when you're good to go back out.
What?
Yeah, the Verzik's animation is like when she claps her legs, that's when it's like safe to go back out.
You're saying here today on Top Tuesday that Verzik can make it clap.
Yeah, I don't think I was going to pick that up. There you go.
That's you, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Listen, we all love Mod Ash. Is that fair to say?
Oh shit, get away! I think that is fair to say, yes.
Okay, what is one thing that most people probably don't know about Mod Ash you could share here today?
Oh, hold on a second. I'm focusing here.
Range prayer, range prayer, range prayer, range prayer.
Thank you. Got it. Got the range prayer. What is one thing about Mod Ash most people don't know? You know, the thing is, I think that's a hard question to answer because Mod Ash is so open with the community. Like, he'll just share anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard, like, he's got a bit of a freaky side, you know? Some board games are getting involved in the foreplay. That's what I've been hearing.
Ooh, okay.
I know you can't confirm or deny that, but that's just what I've been hearing.
Hey, if that's what you've heard, then who am I to say that that's, you know, incorrect?
So you're saying there's a possibility that some battleship might be being played?
Ash does like playing board games. He might be sinking someone's battleship every now and then.
All right. Okay, well, let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. What did Mod Jet actually do?
I'm actually not at liberty to answer that question, unfortunately, because it's like it went into a legal matter, right? So I could be called upon to give further evidence in court or some shit like that if I was to comment. So, but in essence, you know, he did bad things that were bad for the community, bad for the player base, and I hate him for it. So, oh god, I'm grateful that I got a 0 on that melee hit there.
I'm sorry, yeah, this guy, he's a GM, okay? There's no excuse for that. I'm sorry about that, I'm sorry.
Right, I'm gonna go into range mode here.
Oh, the CEO's not gonna come on, Shep. Are you fucking serious, man? You're doing good out there, you're doing good.
I didn't even range put on Zarpus, you know? That was really bad of me, innit?
Didn't need it, Mr. Ruby. Didn't need it.
I know, right?
Do you like hardstyle?
I don't dislike it. It's not my favorite genre.
Oh shit! Free me, man! Get me out of here! Why does he keep meleeing? Pull on the hardstyle, baby! Come on!
I'm actually not listening to anything.
It's really loud, man! I can't hear anything! Hit the boss! We're almost there! Hit the boss! Hit the boss! Throw! Alright, I'm going south!
Oh no, I got healed. I'm sorry, I healed it.
You're healing the boss, man! You're healing the boss!
Yeah, look, it was either me or the boss, right? So I chose the boss. That was clean.
That was pretty good. I'm currently over 100 KC without a purple in my name. Today is the day.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that kind of sucks.
These white chests are brought to you by Mod Jet. We'll be right back.
Yo.
Hey there, mate. Even though Jagex employees have no fucking idea what the big dog is, yeah, they are still fully endorsing the TOB Tuesday merch line. Buy some merch today, or they are going to falsely ban you, you real-world trading botting twat. I mean, look at this bloody product. You can't go fucking wrong. Buy the merch today to improve server stability tomorrow and boost your RNG. Bush. JMOD approved, you fucking idiot. Thanks and have a peachy day, you fucking bellend. Lovely jubbly.
Be honest with me, Benjamin. Do all JMods play RuneScape?
Not all of them, but almost all of the team play, yeah.
Expose one of them, expose one of them, expose one.
Well, it would be mods that aren't like as well known in terms of player facing.
Is there one that is?
No, all of the core old school team play. In terms of like how much we play, that is definitely like another question, right? I'd say like since the last league, basically, which is quite a significant amount of time, I've not been playing like full time.
Nothing. Not even a farm run?
No. I've been doing some AFK. You know, I did a bit of Sulfur Naguas.
You sound a bit defensive. Okay. Just not out there. You are.
No. I don't mean to. I'm sorry. That's just, you know, the British nature of me.
Mm.
Yeah, I did a lot of gemstone crabbing recently. I got around about 15 mil XP from gemstone crab. But then there are others, you know, who are playing now more than they ever have played before. Typically, though, you'll find that the trend is that people will play a lot before they join and then be so consumed by work that they won't want to play as much.
Mm.
Then the cycle repeats where it's like, all right, I've had enough of a break. I'm ready to start playing again.
Skip here, skip. Stay on.
I mean, I haven't came off the whole time. You guys are doing everything, so...
Balls? What'd you just say?
I haven't left. I've just been attacking the whole time. You guys have been doing everything.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
Oh, yes. Let me ask you this. On that note, which JMOD does play the most?
Ooh.
Who's the biggest sweat? Who's putting in the hours?
So we actually have a leaderboard in terms of like where everyone in the company sits ranking wise.
You guys have an ELO tier list for RuneScape?
Yeah, we have our own internal high scores that like tracks how much XP you've gained, right? Over the course of a week.
Oh wow, okay.
And like the biggest earners on there is like Mod Kieran, Mod Husky, Mod Rye. Mod Rye is going for 200 mil all. Kieran has been doing a really big grind on his group Iron Man. Husky is just an absolute beast, especially during leagues. He's like Dragon Trophy, always wants to get Dragon Trophy. So Sween is playing a lot right now. He's got a new Iron Man that he's been playing.
Next question, big question. You guys hear this a lot. People talking about false bans. Quite frankly, bitching about false bans.
Mm-hmm.
You've been around a long time. Do you think there is more false bans than possibly data can show, or people just bitching?
I'd say 90% of the time, people are just trying their luck at getting unbanned when they know full well that they broke the rules. And in most cases where I'll send, names and stuff over, we can't commit here, can we?
We got it!
Yes!
I was a coward there. I'll put that on record. I was a coward. I ran out.
Yeah, I ran as well. I was a coward. I'm with you.
I didn't want to get banned.
Most of the times where I'm sending a name over, it will come back and be like, yeah, they actually are genuine. The ban was correct. This is the reason why. And I just look like a tit because I'm like, I don't think that they were, unfairly banned. But that being said, there have been occasions where we're wrong.
Okay.
I can understand why people quote unquote bitch on social media about it. It's also really frustrating. You put so many hours into your account, but for the most part, people are just lying. Or they did something 3 months ago and they got banned for it, on that day that they decided to post something.
Short memory. I suffer with that. I have CTE.
Okay. What is CTE?
We can move on.
Okay. All right.
Let me ask you this.
Wait. Just quickly, I want to say on the ban stuff though, is like we know that is it's an issue where people feel like they've been unfairly banned, and there was recently a change to allow you to appeal a ban a second time, and then it gets reviewed again by a human. That is the best thing to do now, rather than posting on socials. Is just put in another appeal, and if your second appeal gets denied, there is nothing that anyone can do for you. Pretty much, like that account is gone. You should just make a new one.
You heard it here first, you degenerate gold selling cheating bastards. Put a second one in. If you don't get off, sit.
Yep, sit down.
RuneFest this year was a massive success for you guys. When can we look forward to oh shit. Can we look forward to another one? And if so, what rough time are you guys thinking?
I believe that the chances of another RuneFest happening are very high. In terms of when, I don't know what I'm at liberty to say in terms of when you'll hear more, but I can't imagine after the success of the last one that we wouldn't be able to confirm that another one will be happening. Do
you think we'll hear a yes or a no sooner than later? A yes or a no?
If you're going to hear anything on it, it'll most likely be next year, I imagine.
Early next year?
I don't know about early, but some point next year, yeah. What I would like to say though is that I would love to be able to give people as much notice as possible. I know how frustrating it can be when you need to book, especially when you're coming over to the other side of the globe. If it's in the UK again, for example, like it's frustrating as hell. I get that, and I would like us to be able to not have people worry about, am I going to be able to get time off and all that kind of shit.
Big.
But yeah, RuneFest is awesome. I'm so glad that we brought it back. And I really hope that is something that continues on. I had such a great time.
Big!
Right, I got one hit. Dog!
Yes!
Yeah, for a second, I thought you were just saying that like you hit big with your Warhammer.
Professionally speaking, you're really pissing me off.
I'm sorry. I have that effect.
Range! Good. I'm here for. I'm looking out for you. I'm here for you.
Yeah. I appreciate it. You got my back, man. We're a team. We're a team here.
Oh, if you get a scythe, you splitting?
It depends how much money I have on my main.
Okay.
So probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
You think if I put a JMOD on RuneWatch, that RuneWatch would? Respect that.
They should. There shouldn't be any special treatment, regardless, you know.
So you're saying here today on Top Tuesday that JMOD should not receive special treatment?
We shouldn't receive special treatment. No, we're just normal people at the end of the day, right? There's no difference between me and you, apart from I have a crown. But that's it. Still human.
Let me ask you this, okay? We're just talking about JMOD's special treatment. Do you have a JMOD account?
I do have a JMOD account, yeah.
On that JMOD account, could you teleport us to Verzik right now? Is that possible? You just... We go to Verzik and then we can one-shot the balls.
No, because the way that the raid setup is that you have to like have completed the rooms for the next to unlock. They're like weird interactions. I could teleport you to the Verzik room. I don't know if the encounter would work properly though. Theoretically, yes. Would it work? I have no fucking clue.
Have you ever spawned anything into the game for your account or someone else?
Yes, to give people items back that they lost. But not like for my own gain or for their gain, no.
You kind of paused there for a second. There's a little pause. You had to think.
But yeah, it would be serious, like, gross misconduct. I would lose my job if I was to do something like that. Gotta be a good boy.
Has a JMOD ever been caught cheating in the game?
Yes.
They have.
Yes, people have been fired before for, you know, I remember there was one JMOD that got fired. This was like stories that I've heard. No one of recent, right? I mean, the most recent examples are the ones that you're aware of, the people that are no longer at Jagex anymore. There was a mod that got fired before they'd even started on their first day because they'd found like, you know, their account name and realized that they'd been botting and saying some pretty like disgusting things in game chat in whispers to people. And there was another JMOD who got fired for botting and just like claimed that it wasn't a problem botting because they would only be AFKing whilst at work anyway.
Damn!
Those are the stories that I've heard anyway.
So allegedly these things happen, but probably happened because that sounds like it probably definitely happened.
Yeah, it probably definitely happened. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't.
Speaking of raids, we talked about this before briefly. You know, I love TOB. It's perfection. You know, it's the best raid.
It's the best raid by far. There's no competition.
You said that. You said that here today. Mod Aiza, TOB, best raid, no competition. Let me ask you this. Raids 4 is looming. You guys have announced it. I was there. Mod Kieran said it's happening. You know, he didn't give us anything, didn't say anything, just said it's happening, which was fine. That's enough for me. Just know it's on the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any puzzles in it?
I hope to God. Fuck no. I don't believe there will be any puzzles in it.
You don't believe, but you don't know.
The thing is, right, because designs can change, yeah? I don't want to say something now that then someone calls me out and is like, Mod Aiza is a dirty rat and lied.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, that could happen, and understandably so, because I would have lied. As far as I'm aware, I don't believe so. However, recent conversations that will become known more publicly in the future, something that I've been working on with others within the team, there are particular mods in the team that believe like puzzle rooms can be better than what they have been to date, where they don't feel like a puzzle room.
Can we fire them? I'm sorry.
No. So like the particular example that was given was the Yama fight, right? You know when you're hopping across the stones?
Is that a puzzle though? Is it?
It's technically quote unquote a skilling encounter because you're doing agility over stones. But like it doesn't feel like it, right? And I thought, you know what, that's actually a really good example of how you could actually do something like that and it feel good, rewarding, not lame, and not just like a side part of the, you know, the raid. Like, for example, for me personally, I don't mind the rooms in like the mid rooms between Chambers of Xeric, a little bit of prep here and there, whatever else, that's fine. TOA, I despise TOA's rooms. They take away from like the immersion that I have in the actual raid. The only one that I like is the monkey room.
We call that Nilo Light.
Yeah, exactly, right? And Nilo is one of my favorite encounters in Theatre of Blood, actually. I really like the fact that it gets you to switch gear and prayers all at the same time. It feels great when you do it right. It's punishing when you do it wrong. So I hope that there aren't, but if there are, I'd like to think that we've learnt our lesson and we will make sure that they feel good.
So you've seen the raid. Have you seen gameplay from this raid? Have you witnessed it with your own eyes?
Maybe.
Okay, so maybe you have.
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
Maybe you have, maybe you haven't.
It's like this is can't really fucking hide around with that question, can I?
If you have, allegedly, if you'd had seen something, does it look good?
If I'd seen anything at this point, it's early stages, right? So it's very much prototype.
Okay.
It's not something I could even answer because there's no, there wouldn't be graphics. It would be bosses that aren't the right bosses used as placeholder. However, what I can say is that I've seen design documents and I've talked to the developers that are working on it and, got a feel for their passion. It's shaping up to be freaking awesome. I think it's going to be better than TOB, for sure.
You're saying here today on TOB Tuesday that you think Rage 4 will be better than TOB. You think? Don't know? Just allegedly thinking that. 67, damn!
Jesus Christ.
You're alive? Range prayer? Eat up?
Let's just fix some things here quickly. There we go. All right, I'm ready to go.
Bro!
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
You just punched the balls?
I always punch the balls.
You're saying here today on TOB Tuesday that you think this new raid is going to be better than TOB. Better than TOB?
Yeah, I think it'll be better than TOB, yeah. It'll be your new Tuesdays.
You've talked to the people who are making this raid, right? You've spoke to them. In that, gauging the passion, TOB is obviously a very punishing raid, which is what a lot of people like about it. Are we going to see that type of similarity? In talking to the developers, the people who are designing this, does that seem like a focal point of that could possibly be a focal point of the raid?
To be honest, I don't know. I think a lot of more the recent game design has had like a risk versus reward factor as part of the core design, right? So I'd expect it to be, if you do really well, you're rewarded for that. If you failed at something, you'll be punished.
All right, moving away from Raids 4. It's exciting. The community is ready. You listen, you learn from past, possible quote-unquote mistakes you might have made. So we have faith. We have faith. We do have faith.
Hell yeah.
But moving on. Recently, you guys have been nuking.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. You're the tank.
Good luck.
That's good. That's good right there. You just keep on that right there.
I gotta go over here a second.
We'll pause for a moment. We can finish up with the chess room.
I think it's like you get hit, delay, and then you move 4 tiles. Something like that.
You have not chanced us a single time.
I think I might have just now.
You just did. Yep, you just did that.
Oh my God, it's me again.
He is. She's coming for you. Whoa! Outstanding! That is form. That is form right there, baby.
Whew.
Let's have some chaos here. Good luck, Spec. Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, shit.
I'm taking the top left.
All right, I'm going middle. Please hit it.
We're in synergy here. Come on, turn it up, baby.
Let's go. Big thanks back.
That's JMOD. He can never shut the pog tank without hitting us 4 times. Outstanding.
There we go.
My dry streak. Not over.
Oh, man, it's still a white chest. Every time,
Oh, you got MVP.
No, I did not.
Recently, you guys have been really putting it to the bots. We've seen it on Reddit. We've seen it in the community. You guys are really getting after the bots now. It seemed like for a while that wasn't really a big focal point, but just here recently, I'm talking like in the last few weeks, you guys have really been getting after it. Now, we know that you guys can never fully defeat the bots. I think we all know that. We respect that. It is what it is. But is that pressure going to stay consistent, or do you think it will lax off again?
Yes, the pressure will stay consistent. This is one of the things that I've been saying internally, that I really don't want there to be a change from what we have right now. The impact has been noticeable, and I would say that sentiment is echoed throughout the whole studio. The main thing is we were working so hard behind the scenes to be at a point where we felt confident that we could use a lot more of the tools that we have available to be able to crack down on the bots more so than we have before, but also unlocking the ability to have the option to appeal a ban a second time was critical, because we can't crack down so hard on people without giving people some form of benefit of the doubt in terms of a second appeal, just in case we got things wrong, right? So as a how do we make sure we're doing everything the best way that we can possibly do? Increase the system that uses that detects the bots, figure out better tooling that can help ban more of them, but then also, if we do make a mistake, make sure there's an avenue for people to be able to actually rectify that. And all the pieces came together a little bit later than I think we would all have liked, but yeah, it should be staying the way that it is. I hope that is the case.
we saying with it being the way it is now, does new JMODs being hired have anything to do with that as well? Do you guys have more help in that department now than you did in the past?
Yes, but a lot of it is more around advancements in like machine learning and the tooling that the team are using. There's been work ongoing for like, God, the best part of like 2-3 years now to basically like improve models of like detection and all that jazz. Yeah, so a lot of it is basically to advancements in software. That shouldn't be something that the botters will be able to really like quote unquote do anything about, because it's not about detecting clients, it's more about behavior, right?
I see.
But it is always an arms race, right? We're never going to win. Even companies that have millions more than we do in terms of budget and thousands of staff members. Like, one of the things that often gets quite missed by our community is they forget how small we are. Jagex is a profitable company. There's no denying that. And you might see that we were, purchased for, $1 billion. But if you look at something like EA, right, they were recently purchased for $55 billion. The scale of magnitudes are so different. And then look at EA games. They still have that same issue, right? They still have people that are cheating in their games. Look at, Activision Blizzard. If a company that big can't stop people cheating in like Call of Duty, how are we, who are a fraction of the size, going to be able to keep up as well, right? We do our best, and I'm really grateful for the effort and like the advancements that have been made in the recent, I'd say like 3-4 weeks.
You guys are in Cambridge, based there. Has anybody ever actually showed up to ask about their account in person and made demands?
Yes, multiple times, to the point where we've had to like have heightened security now because of that, because people have like came to the office and threatened staff.
Like, is there one that stands out where someone really was like threatening and like saying some wild stuff? Is there one that's like above others where someone was acting crazy?
Yeah, I can't remember the specifics too much, but basically someone managed to get into the office and was threatening our receptionist staff by saying like, get my account unbanned, else you're gonna pay for it. That kind of like
Ooh.
typical talk, like threatening. I don't know the exact words, but I imagine it was along the lines of like,
Was that individual over 6 feet tall?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And then we've had like people that have threatened to, like, don't go to work tomorrow and all this kind of stupid stuff online.
People want to know. I mean, this is the, a few people know I was having a JMOD on Top Tuesday, and they really wanted me to ask, the people do want to know, is streamer RNG real?
No, it is not.
Did you say that with straight face?
Well, I was also saying, like, thank you to the guys that I raided with. So there might be a slight smile back on the recording.
Is there any content in regard to RuneScape coming in the near future that you can leak here today?
No, I mean, to be honest, the next two major releases people already know about, right? It's Sailing and Gridmaster. I'll tease the fact that we've been doing a lot of cool stuff that is, like, not game content related, but for entertainment purposes that I hope people will enjoy when those come.
Is Raids 4 a 2027 item or a 2026 item? If you can't say it, it's okay. That's the question I have.
Yeah, it's not fair for me to say it here, but you will hear about info on Raids 4 very soon.
As Jagex Associate Director for Community Management, do you have any closing words for our fellow community members watching this video? Sorry that you had to watch this. Not because of him, because of me.
It's going to sound like I'm just a shill, but I would just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to you, first of all, Riz and Joey, for having me on. It's been a long time coming, and albeit I may have forgot about the Big D, and I've only watched 2 episodes, but I am a big fan. I love what you do on this. I think it's cool to just have a different experience with people on it. And it has been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it. It was nice to get back into playing the game again. So I'm looking forward to sending a few more TOBs now that I've warmed up a little bit. But to the wider community, I just want to say thank you. Like, you're the reason that I have a job. I'm really grateful for that fact. I really feel like, honestly, the last two, maybe 3 years or so have been some of the best in terms of working with the players, where conversations have been good and constructive more so than not. Yeah, there's always going to be, bad times, and you rightfully call out when we do shit wrong and do get things wrong. But yeah, it's been an awesome few years. I'm really looking forward to the future. Very grateful for the position that I'm in, and being able to do stuff like this. I don't know, it's just cool, right? I love my job. I love what I do. I love the players. Even when you do keep me up at night, and I'm terrified about what I'm going to have to deal with in the morning when I go back into the office after something crops up and goes viral.
Well said. Be honest, did you like the duel arena?
I was talking to someone about this the other day. It's like a part of my bad history, to be honest, like a bit of a bad past.
If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe if you are not already. I want to give a huge shout out to Jagex and Mod Aiza for coming on my little show. It's a massive opportunity and I'm very grateful. If it wasn't clear in the episode, the JMods working on RuneScape are very passionate and care deeply about both the game and the community. Much love to them. Maybe this CEO comes on in the future. We will see. If you want to stay up to date with the content I'm putting out or when I go live to stream on Twitch, join the Discord. That is linked down below. If you enjoy my yapping, go check out the Based After Dark podcast. I'm featured there almost every other week. It is also linked down below. Every time I think I can't push this show further, it seems I get another crazy opportunity. With that being said, a shout out to my community and anyone who has watched. I'm very lucky and grateful to make a dime doing this. I mean it. Much love, guys. Thank you for the continued support, and until next time, love you. Bye.